Use code Proxidist for 20% off any tub at G Fuel. Also, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. Well, here we are, fellas. I hit 10,000 subscribers, and I promised a playthrough of The Evil Within. And so I'm gonna give it to you all. I'm gonna do an entire playthrough of The Evil Within. It's probably gonna be put into sections, different segments that I'll upload during, like, I don't know, like pretty dry periods. Because I'm employed, I can't work on videos all the time. But yeah, I'll keep this pretty raw, so it's just me talking about why I love this game, different sections, how I tackle different bosses, what I like about certain sections, like small details you might not notice, maybe some tips and tricks if you're struggling with the game yourself, because it's not an easy game. It's a pretty tough game. Oh, and also, if you can't play The Evil Within, I know I gush about the game so much on this channel, and I do genuinely mean what I say. I do love this game, but a lot of you can't play this. A lot of you don't own consoles that can run it, or PCs that can run it. I mean, this game's a terrible PC port. A lot of people's good PCs can't even run it, so this is for the people who are unable to play it. There's something to watch, something to experience. You can experience it with me, the #1 Evil Within fan. So yeah, let's get on with this. We're playing on normal difficulty, by the way. I don't want to be stuck on a boss for years.
184 copy, code 3, ETA 3 minutes.
Copy 184.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
A call went out just before I picked you up. Said it was multiple homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
Joseph, you think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation? Over.
184, be advised. Some problem reaching out in front of the Beacon Memorial.
Is there any...
God damn it! Jesus!
Junior Detective Kidman. Any thoughts?
Nothing yet. I'm sure we'll know everything once we get there.
So after beating the game and seeing that cutscene, seeing how Kidman reacts compared to everyone else, it's pretty cool small detail. I won't spoil anything, but you'll get the idea when we get to the end. I'm not entirely sure if I'll do the DLCs. Just let me know if you guys enjoy this and you'd like to see me do the sequel or the DLCs. Well, the DLCs first, then the sequels.
Joseph, Kidman.
But yeah, just let me know. Let me know if you enjoy it.
Right.
So, there's one gripe I have with this game, and it's how Sebastian's, not how he walks, just give it a second. There, his little trot. Who walks like this? It is the most absurdly weird way to walk. I don't understand why he does this. It's one of the strangest things. I get it when he's in... I mean, I guess you kind of start to look past it the further in you play, but dude, what are you doing? Stop doing that. Actual creature of a man. Also, you can tell it was Shinji Mikami who made this, giving the main character a cool coat at the start of the game, just for him to lose it very quickly, just like Leon in Resident Evil 4. You're not being subtle, Shinji Mikami.
Smells like blood.
All right, stay sharp. We're gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
Something this game severely lacks as well is costumes. You know, there's a pretty big staple of like survival horror games, unlockable costumes, and this game, well, it's lacking them.
Something?
I wish we could wear this jacket throughout the entire game. Ignore the clipping. Ignore the jacket clipping into his hip there. There we go. There we go. Imagine if we could play the game with this on. I mean, I love how he looks normally, but like, it would be cool. It would be cool if there were options. It's a shame we're never going to get that remaster that Tango were working on.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
Ooh, spooky.
What the hell?
For some reason the physics are kind of jumpy here. I've just kind of noticed. I feel like every time I play this game, the bodies move around differently, with the sadist like moving through them and stuff. And sometimes the physics kind of break a bit, because I don't think this game was made for 60 frames per second. Like look, he was just walking straight through the bodies there. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But yeah, good old quick time event. Now, I love how this room looks. Like, it is such a disgusting room. It's just awful. It's horrific. Like, look at this place. The art direction, I think this horror game has one of the best art directions. Like, almost every place feels like a disgusting painting, a disgusting art piece. And I think they knew that with The Evil Within 2, if you think about, like, Stefano, like, his whole thing is about, like, morbid art. Maybe I'm just reaching, maybe I'm just looking into things a bit too much, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game is just, it's a beautifully disgusting game. You don't have to sneak here, by the way. Like, the way the AI works, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna casually walk away, and you can just grab the key there. He doesn't give a shit. Look at him walking into shit, 'cause he's blind. Walking into bodies in the curtain. I don't actually know what he does down there. Actually, I do know what he's doing down there. There's a chainsaw around there. The body appears there. Physics are broken on the body. Because I'm playing at 60 frames per second. But yeah, I've looked around this room with console commands. And I think around the corner where the sadist goes, there is a chainsaw there. Which is very convenient for what happens next, as you'll see in a second. Just, Sebastian's walking a bit slowly. Very cautiously. You can see the tripwire you're going to be walking over in a second. Oh no, the chainsaws are up here. It's just bottles down there. I got it mixed up. But he has a pretty big chainsaw collection. Weird guy. Where does he go? I don't think he despawns. I think he's literally beneath me right now. Oh, he's waiting for this. Yep, there he is. Oh, you actually see him coming up the stairs. That's pretty cool. I've just realized I have the music off. I don't have any of the music on. Let's turn that off. I don't know why I have the music off. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's accurate to how close he gets to with that bit. Didn't even push the pedal either. Nice. Cool set piece though. I would say I'd say the first 3 chapters of this game are probably some of the weakest chapters, in my opinion. I don't know, there's something about them. I feel like it tries being like a Outlast-y type horror game. Like especially this chapter where you got nothing to fight back with. You're just limping everywhere really slowly, and it's just a one-shot kill fail state with the Sadist, which just... It's not great for replays, honestly. I kind of wish you could skip this chapter. And I can imagine if Tango were able to make that 20th anniversary edition of the game, they would. But we're never going to see that. We're never ever going to see that, which is a shame. Because any reason to play this game again is a good reason for me. I would find this section pretty boring otherwise if it didn't look this cool. Again, it's like a grotesque art piece. It's a dingy, disgusting sewer. The lighting is incredible. I love the contrast on everything, like how dark it is, the shadows. It's such a nice game. It's such a good looking game. And it's very subjective.
Where's the exit?
And look, you can see the Outlast influence. The wheelchair guy. The only difference is he doesn't jump out and grab you like in Outlast. I'm pretty sure it's this door. Yeah, it is. Sebastian's limp animation is pretty infuriating. Again, it's a very strange first chapter. I feel like it's I don't know, like it's a really weird idea for a first chapter. I get they want to put you in a vulnerable position, and I guess it does work on a first playthrough, but replayability, it's just dumb. It's really dumb. I pressed C by accident. There's no fall damage in STEM, by the way. I'll skip a bit forward so we don't have to witness Sebastian climbing this fucking ladder. Okay, there we go. Up first time. That was easy. But yeah, I have played this game top to bottom. I have 100% of the base game and the DLCs. I have played the ever-loving shit out of this game. Still not bored of it. I'm still not bored of it. It is so good. I love it. But yeah, we just got to get through the first hurdle. And here we go. A mechanic you never use ever again. Hiding. I'm not entirely sure why they made this a mechanic. It's strange. Genuinely. Like, again, you're supposed to feel vulnerable. I get it. But it's just a boring mechanic. Like, run and hide horror games are so... they're just not replayable. A big part of horror games for me is replayability. And if the whole mechanics is just run and hide, then it's just not very... why is the light freaking out? It is... alright, chill out. Chill out. The Sadist is freaking out as well. And then this is probably the hardest part of this chapter. You gotta think a bit. There's multiple different ways of getting past the sadist here. You kind of just gotta... I'll show you the way I do it. It is pretty good method. It works almost every time. You gotta wait for him to come down first. Do his little tantrum animation because he can't find you. Just give it a second. He's gonna freak out. Oh no, he didn't. Nope. Oh. Surprised he can't see him. Nope, he didn't freak out. He's gonna walk down. You can stab him. I think you can kill him here. I've never done it myself. So what you want to do is you want to lure him out here. Position Sebastian, because you can break a box here. You get him like that, and then you grab another bottle. Make your way around here. Sometimes there are boxes here, and you break the boxes with this bottle here, which lets you easily just go through here, and then you're free. You've done it. You've done this section. Nice and easy. Zero trouble. That took me many attempts on my first playthrough, by the way. I struggled with that section so much. Also, there's a chance here, I think, because of the frame rate. The sadist is like 20 times faster, so there is a chance he can like catch up to you. Like, it's kind of scary. I don't know if it will happen this time, but sometimes he can catch up to you and just, well, obviously just one-shot you. And it just kind of freaks out. The game freaks out a bit, but I think this was, yep, we made it. There we go. Chapter 1 is done. Well, it's not done. It's done? No, it's not. No, it's not done just yet. It's technically not the end of chapter 1. We have a little walking section here. We're coming back out of the hospital. Also, his legs magically heal for some reason. It's just stem. It's just stem. There's no other reason, no other explanation.
Joseph. Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I waited, but... Please, settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie.
Shit! There's no going back.
Everyone?
Everyone must be dead.
Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps. We're fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
We will be once we're far away.
Fine.
A little further and we'll be fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fall! Fall!
That is chapter 1, fellas. Chapter 1. I think I need to delete a save, because holy fuck, I have so many saves. We'll get rid of you, I guess. I have so many. There we go. I've actually run out of saves in this game. I've played it so many times. It's quite sad, actually. Yeah, throwing around a lot of random places in this game, but this is a place that serves quite a big importance. Bodies found in Lakeside Town. Cause of death remains a mystery. More than a dozen mutilated bodies found in village of Elk River. Several residents unaccounted for. And there we have it. The green gel. The iconic green gel.
Hello?
Oh, toilet green gel. I didn't actually know about this. No, surely I did. Surely I know about it. Surely I've gotten it before in my many playthroughs.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city?
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here. Right now.
Here we are. This is the safe area. The mind palace that Leslie created for us.
This place is necessary.
I say palace, it's a fucking mental asylum.
Welcome here.
I've been hospitalized.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. Please, sign in here. Without signing in, there is no way to ensure your future memories.
This is where you save. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool safe area. I really like it. Little speedrunning strat. If Sebastian's walking sections start pissing you off, as soon as you can melee, it significantly speeds it up. Like, look at that. Look at that. I'm not supposed to go that fast.
You are all right. Please, relax.
Okay.
Please, have a seat.
What the hell?
You mustn't fight it. This is for your own good.
And this is how you upgrade Sebastian with the green gel. It's like a brain surgery type thing. It's pretty cool.
Now what makes you say that? I'll be waiting.
Fire is very important to the story of this game. Very, very important. It's very, it's got a lot of meaning behind it in this game.
Shit.
You don't see it as much in the second game, which I guess makes sense. But I don't know. Yeah, I like how it's used in this game with like gameplay mechanics and stuff, and like the symbolism behind it. It's very cool. And now we are free to use the run button. And as you can see, this man was a heavy smoker and an alcoholic before he came into STEM, because his stamina lasts, I think, maybe 3 seconds? I think 2 seconds. And if you run out of stamina in this game, you're fucked. Look, he needs to take a full-on, like, breath there. He struggles. He struggles. He's a struggling old man. Somehow he's got more stamina in The Evil Within 2, but in this game, man's at his lowest point. You know, his wife's just left him and his daughter's dead. Or at least he thinks she's dead. But you know, if that happened to me, I'd probably also become a raging alcoholic smoker too. And here we're gonna get another sneaky Shinji Mikami homage. Homage? I think it's one of the two. But Sebastian finds a gun. His trusty revolver.
Connolly?
And then he's really quick as well. Like, he fully goes for you. But if you don't want to fight him, if you want to save the 6 rounds, he doesn't follow you fully into this cave. Yeah, like, he gives up, but like you can't stealth attack him. Like, look, he tries to come in. Like, even if you try sneaking back up on him, it's just no. Game doesn't let you. He's like, I don't know what to do, man. Like, look, he's gonna start walking off in a second. But then as soon as you try and approach him, the game's like, nope. Don't even try it. I missed that. The revolver's accuracy at the start is pretty bad.
My God, Connolly.
Yeah, that's the only haunted Sebastian reacts to killing, because obviously he knew the guy. He was the driver. Pretty tragic. That is the end of him. I got some green gel. Okay, I was gonna say I killed him for nothing, because usually there's like maybe like a bit of ammo in those boxes, maybe, but I guess not. Just more green gel. Just more green gel. All it is green gel.
Hurts! Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You were Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say the line.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Here we are, another staple mechanic to this game that doesn't come back in the second one, the traps. I don't know why traps don't come back in the second game. I feel like traps really make you, like, feel on edge even in moments where there aren't enemies, because there could be a trap somewhere that just completely ruins your day. And the game rewards you for being on edge. Like, if you disarm the trap, you get some scrap for crafting crossbow bolts. So I thought it was just a good mechanic overall. I know a lot of people complained about it, but I mean it's good. I mean it's a good mechanic. Speaking of good mechanics, the matches. You can burn bodies just like that. Don't do that though. Don't do what I just did. Because that is not an enemy. It is just a corpse. It doesn't get back up or anything. It's just a guy that I just burnt for no reason. And sometimes doors marked with this lead to safe rooms, which is a nice mirror. There you go. Although sometimes they're not cracked, allowing you to let them in. You have to look at like a little journal entry that gives some lore to Sebastian. Like this one. Journal of Sebastian Castellanos, November 2004. 2004. I don't know if I said... Did I say that right? I probably did. Finally got my gold badge. Detective Sebastian Castellanos. I like the sound of that. Seems a long time coming, but they say that I'm one of the fastest ever to rise through the ranks. Can't wait to get started. I know that I can do more good as a detective than I ever could as a beat cop. Plus, I don't have to wear that damned uniform anymore. The pay bump doesn't hurt either. KCPD needs all the help they can get. There's seemingly disproportionate amounts of crime these days. Crimson City is my home, and it's my job to protect it. See, he was a guy with a... He was an ambitious guy before his daughter died and wife left him. But this is iconic. I love the mirrors in this game are just iconic. I love the Claire de Lune, like safe room music. It is just so peak. I fucking love this game, genuinely. We're not gonna go in though. We don't need to. There's no reason to. I say the first 3 chapters of this game are the weakest. I mean that is just a personal thing because I'm not really a huge fan of like the foresty settings in horror games. I'd much prefer like interior environments in horror games. And The Evil Within has some very good interior environments just after chapter 3. There's some good ass like creepy asylum type shit. Yeah, here's one of the haunted enemies. They have very cool designs, like this guy with the bandages, the nails in his face, and a noose around his neck. Very lovely. Oh, and some of his organs are hanging out just for good measure. It does look good still. Like, as much as I don't really like foresty environments all too much, but I don't know. It still looks great. I still love how it looks. Also, these statues here, always break these statues because they give you keys. I'll show you what the keys do probably at a later time when I get the chance to. But they are very good. Very good.
Hey, are you guys from around here? I don't know where...
Can't go on.
There's our first proper introduction to the Haunted. Usually you can burn these hay bales here, but what I like to do is see if I can get the attention of this one. There we go. Oh, I can bring him over here. Yeah, they're not the brightest. And you can do that. You can stealth kill them from the front. Bottles are useful as weapons in this game. The game doesn't tell you this. It is something I think I learned from like maybe watching a speedrun But bottles are very, very good for weapons if you don't want to use ammo. You just gotta aim for the face, and you get a frontal stealth kill. One shot, one kill. Very good stuff. Now we can explore here without any worries. Because we got rid of them. I don't think she's alive, so don't burn her. It's just the game trying to ruin your day. And look, there's I think this is the chapter 2 and 3 are like some of the only chapters. Oh no, chapter 9 as well. But they're the only chapters with like the hiding, like just hiding areas. And again, it doesn't make sense to have them in this game. It's a very strange thing to have. I mean, it's whatever in the end of the day though, like it's just an extra mechanic that you can interact with, but you really don't have to. I like this pier as well. You can see Beacon Mental Hospital in the distance. That is the area where we end everything.
I feel like I'm being pulled just looking at it.
Yes, Sebastian. Very good observation. But yeah, it's a very nice shot. The game's beginning to show its age a bit. Like, that is literally just a PNG. But it still looks really good. I like that mountain. That's a PNG. But again, looks really good. It goes to show that good art direction goes way further than just graphical fidelity. And this game has a very good art direction. Now, we don't want to... This is where things can get a bit tough. Because there is a lot of enemies in this area. I don't think we can sneak past this guy here. So... Just want to... Yeah. Just bring him down here so our gunshots aren't too loud. Take care of him though. Alright, buddy. Alright, alright. Yeah, you gotta get those crits. I absolutely love that. The head explosions when you shoot them in this game, the sound design is so good. So satisfying. But that is the way we need to go, but there is a key up here. This isn't a 100% run, by the way. I'm not going to be getting absolutely everything in the game. Mainly because I don't remember where absolutely everything is. And also, I can't be arsed. This enemy here has a weapon on him, which is going to be another very important mechanic, as you'll see in a second. So this torch here is a one-shot, one-kill on any... Well, not any, but like... Default haunted. Don't kill that. Don't burn that body. It's a fake. But... You'll see in a second. It doesn't break when you just hit other objects. But yeah, look. Instant one-shot, one-kill. And we get a key for our troubles. Very nice. Thank you, game. I don't remember if any of these guys are alive. Sometimes you can tell with the bodies because he still looks pretty human. He's not wrapped in barbed wire and shit, so he's not doing a good old bait and switch. He's just dead. And there's a map fragment here, but I don't really care about getting all them. I'm trying to remember, did we get attacked up here? No. I vaguely remember Haunted coming up here after you do that room, but I guess not. Speaking of, I think there's one in this cabin here. No, I'm thinking of something else. There is ammo in there though, which is very, very nice. And a bottle. Just get him staring at the wall. I can just get a stealth kill on him. You want to avoid using your gun in chapter 2. because you only have the revolver, and there are like more haunted than bullets you have. So it's very much a chapter that pushes stealth or using the weapons from Dead Haunted when you can. Especially on higher difficulties. This chapter on Akumu is pretty brutal. I mean, the entire game is pretty brutal on Akumu. But yeah, we'll go up to this guy. Burn him. There's a trap here as well. And you need to get a certain side of the trap to disarm it. And you want to get these bear traps here as well. Because you get scrap for these. And it's just an easy, you tap space. These come one-shot you on Akumu. They're awful. And the game puts extra ones down just to fuck with you, just to ruin your day. It's kind of annoying, actually. We can utilize the traps against enemies as well. I think there's a... Yeah, there's a haunted. So if we just bring him over here. There you go. Oh, he's not dead. And then, you know, when they get down, you can burn them. It's a one-shot. There's a lot of depth to the combat in this game. For a horror game, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of ways you can tackle scenarios. And I don't quite understand why so many people complain about the combat in this game. I think it's a very in-depth. I think it's very cool. Obviously, it is a bit jank. Like, the way Sebastian moves around and shit, like his animations. You don't know how to control him properly. You can stumble into traps a lot of the time, but I still think it's very fun. Also, these guys are alive. You can tell these guys are alive. Because look. And like, yeah, when you burn them on the floor, they actually start like freaking out. But those guys are there because when you start doing that, they get up and try and get you. And I fell for that on my first playthrough. It's very evil. Very evil thing to have. I'm actually going to put the revolver in my quick select for easy convenience. You want to avoid the middle of this area because there's a bunch of haunted here. But you want to go in here because there's some green gel. You can't miss out on some green gel. You can't avoid the haunted though, and Sebastian makes it very clear what to do here. Or at least he usually does. He usually goes, shit, I better run. But... oh, there we go, he said it. But yeah, don't fight these guys. There's way too many of them to fight. So you just gotta run forwards. Just keep going forwards. And a cutscene.
God damn it!
And that is the end of chapter 2. Very, very easy chapter. Well, if you know what you're doing. It can be pretty tough otherwise. The whole game can be pretty tough otherwise. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Now, this chapter is where everything you've learned is basically put to the test. It's not a linear chapter like the other one. You're kind of put into like a box area and you need to explore, take your time, look around everything as much as you can, and then when you're ready, you have to kill a boss to progress. I'll show you what I mean if you don't already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you get a nice little build up here. Nice river, some dirty rags. You hear the haunted above you that you just escaped. But you get to go into the village you were trying to get into a second ago. Once you get past this pile of corpses. Very nice. Here we are. Oh, very ominous. And there's no way back out.
Shit.
Here we go. This is chapter 3. This village here is not that big, but there is a lot of different elements that make it very unique compared to the other chapters especially. I don't think there's any other chapter that's like this in the game. Maybe in chapter 6, I think there's a section in chapter 6 that's kind of like this, but it isn't as like open-ended, approach your own way type thing. But yeah, you'll see what I mean. It starts pretty slow, like you just going around, collecting what you can. No sign of a threat anywhere. And then you try and make it go out into the front, and this happens. I think you can die to that, but obviously you don't want to. That was obvious. You don't want to die from it. I'll quickly go back and level up Sebastian a bit, because I haven't done that yet.
She's gone.
And we get another law journal. Another law journal. Journal of Sebastian Castellanos, December 2004. First day as a detective. My new partner, Myra Hansen, is a real firecracker. Tenacious and no nonsense. My kind of woman. But I've got to watch it around her. She almost caught me checking out her ass today. Okay, Sebastian. If that wasn't your future wife, that would be a fucking weird-ass journal. I mean, it is a weird-ass journal entry. What the hell am I on about?
My head.
What I like about this safe room, though, is every time you come back, there are some, like, small encounters you can see. Or just have in general. And you can miss them, because obviously going through that is optional.
You should find this useful.
But yeah, we have the key from the locker earlier. I can show you... Sorry, that's my phone. I should probably turn my phone off when I do these recordings. Yeah, she's taking us to the back room.
Where are you taking me? You don't talk much.
Okay, Sebastian. Here are the lockers, though. There's one for every key in the game. I have 2 currently. And I think it's random what you get in the lockers. With the last locker you open being like, I think like 100,000 green gel or something. Stupid like that.
Key like this. That key will allow you to open this door.
Okay, thank you. Because that's pistol rounds. Very good. We can't take all of them, but what's cool is they stay here. So sometimes if you need like a restock of ammo, you can just come back here and just grab what you need and then leave. It's pretty cool. Obviously it does run out. There was only 10 rounds there. I think I picked up like 4 maybe. But it's a cool mechanic, you know. It's cool. I like it. Ooh, here's another thing actually. The bulletin board has different things. Like for example, when a character dies, sometimes they appear as a missing poster here. And there's some other ones as well, quite later in the game. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like everything about this game. What am I talking about? Gotta improve his melee. Very important. And critical on the revolver, obviously. Will increase the stock of it as well. And the damage of the revolver. That should be good. And save. Very nice. Now, back onto chapter 3. Some of these rooms are really cool as well, with the bugs crawling along the walls and shit. It's absolutely disgusting. Right, so here's another trap. The bombs. So you can disarm them, or you can do this. Or you can shoot them to kill a haunted. The way you disarm them, though, is you just time it. It's pretty easy. That room for error, though, is way smaller on harder difficulties, and on a Kumu, it is basically RNG whether or not you can get them. It is pretty insane, actually. It's best just to avoid them on a Kumu difficulty, genuinely. It's not even worth doing it for the resources. And we're going to be meeting a new character here. Or at least the character we met in the hospital.
I'm not one of them. I'm a doctor. Marcelo Jimenez.
You were in the ambulance before it crashed, right?
Yes, we're lucky to be alive.
Have you seen anyone else?
My patient Leslie. I saw him running up ahead, but...
But?
Come this way. Quietly, mind you. Have a look for yourself. Those things chased me all the way into the village.
Me too. They're all over the place.
Leslie went through that gate. Good Lord.
There are too many to shoot our way through.
One of us could try to lure them away while the other gets the gate open. You're the one with the gun.
Alright.
If you say so.
If you say so. I think he goes out and grabs that torch. Is it that torch he grabs? He grabs a torch. Yeah, it's that torch. Go on, Marcelo Jimenez. Show him who's boss.
Over here! Here! Hey! Over here! That's right, this way!
That old guy's gonna get himself killed.
Then he lures some of them in there, yeah. As you can see, he has a weapon on him. The enemies in this game can use guns, and the weapon he has is a sniper rifle. So that's one of the things in this game, well, in this chapter, that's kind of a problem. And it's good to get rid of him quickly. You can go two different ways here, and no matter which way you go, you're going to get ambushed by two haunted. Like, for example, this way. One comes up the stairs. There he is. Well, two of them come up the stairs. Hold on a sec. He has a shotgun. Wait, I don't remember them having shotguns. What the fuck? Wait. I can burn. What? Oh no, I died. Okay. I don't remember... Huh. Did the second one always have a shotgun? I think it's randomized. I think it's random which ones come up the stairs. But we can use our revolver now anyway. Worrying about ammo is we're long past worrying about ammo. But yeah, well, that's a different haunted. And you can shoot chunks out of the head, which is really cool. But here comes the other one. He's wearing a mask, so you gotta shoot the behind of his head. It's like a soft spot. Well, it is a soft spot. So you can crack his mask by just brute force, just constantly shooting it, but you don't want to waste ammo. So, like I said earlier, it's good to explore as much as you can in this area. And yeah, someone just jumps off there for no reason. But there is a statue around here. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking bear traps, god damn it. Yeah, fucking despawn, so stun. He's alive, by the way. Yeah. Fucking prick. There are 2 weapons you can get in this chapter that are, well, they're pretty important. But first, I'm gonna get the statue. First, I'm gonna get the statue. Right. I'm wasting ammo. First, I'm gonna get the statue. There we go. Nice. But there are yeah, like I was saying, there are 2 weapons you can get in this chapter, and they're both very important. But they're both randomized where they spawn. But it's not a big area, you know. You can find them pretty easily. But the fact they're randomized, you know, it puts a nice little spin on replays. But you want to climb up here because the flashbolt is here, which is something you're gonna want to save for the boss, because I have a very good strategy for taking him down. Also, there's no fall damage in STEM, so if you're on PC and you're on a ladder, just do this. 0 consequences. Okay, I want to avoid the guy with the sniper rifle. Go into the barn here. Yep, trying to shoot us. So, the boss is in there. It is the sadist from earlier, if you remember correctly. Why did I say if you remember correctly? It is the sadist from earlier. I think it's a different one, but as you can see, he is chained up. And the only way you can activate him to fight him is if you shoot him. I don't know what it does, it like pisses him off and he rips out the chains and picks up a chainsaw that was just beside him for some reason. And yeah, that's when the boss fight begins, and you can take out your anger on him for whatever the hell he did to you. Problem is, he alerts every haunted in the air. Oh, it's that. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, he alerts every haunted in the area to your presence. So you're gonna wanna do what I said earlier and just explore as much as you humanly possibly can. Kill every haunted you can, then take care of him. Because he's not easy. He doesn't go down easily. He's pretty tough, and he's aggressive. He can one-shot you with his chainsaw, which can be kind of annoying, but it's doable. Yeah, this is early chapters. It's not too bad. Should probably heal. Nice. It's always nice finding ammo. Now, to get around to the sniper, we can... Yeah, because that's a trap there that can go up. Oh no, we don't want to go around here. Why did I go around here? I'm trying to go around the back. Oh, please don't activate again. Okay, thank God. Okay, so we're going to want to go through the barn again, because we can get round to the haunted with the sniper rifle from here and ambush him. He's alive. Look at this, look at these fools. Trying to act dead. There's a chest down here as well. Now the chests have a weird mechanic where you can slowly open them. That's because there's a bomb in there. And you want to, yeah, close it like that. As soon as it starts beeping, you want to close it. Otherwise it will explode in your face. It's a weird mechanic. It's a weird way of doing it, but you know, it keeps you on your toes. There's a trap here. I'll probably bring him over here if I shoot him in the back. Hey, buddy. Come on. Oh. I'll just put you down. Okay, he's pretty oh, fuck this. Just walk into the trap. Don't throw shit at me. Come on. It's such an aggressive explosion. It's so good. But yeah, we got an axe, which is another one of the melee weapons you can pick up. I find it more satisfying than the torch, though. Like, way more satisfying. Oh, we can actually... Yeah, look at that. You get covered in the blood as well briefly. It's so nice. And then we're going to get ambushed here, but we can use the trap against them. I guess not. What are they doing? The AI is not the smartest, but you get a bunch of weapons to one-shot them with in this chapter. I think one of the weapons are here, by the way. I saw a big container. If you do miss a weapon in this chapter, you can get them in later chapters. The game does account for that, but I think this is the shotgun. Yes, it is the shotgun. I love the shotgun in this game. I love the way Sebastian holds it, which is kind of weird. So the way he holds it down like that, and the way he stands with it, it's very cool. Very strange thing to say, but it's very cool. Is there a guy at the stairs? No. There is a guy upstairs though, I should probably take care of him. There he is. Look how satisfying the shotgun is though. Look at that, that is good stuff. Is this where the sniper rifle... Oh, the crossbow's here as well! I don't think I've ever had that where they all spawn there. Usually one's in the other building. Across where Dr. Jimenez went into. But here's the crossbow. This is the iconic Evil Within weapon, and that's because of the different bolts you have. So we have... These are the pre-order bolts. I bought a key for the pre-order bolts. It's like a flame bolt, which one-shots enemies. Poison one, which I think does gradual damage. The explosive bolt, which you can use to put down as like mines and stuff for enemies. The flash bolt, which... very useful, but obviously you don't figure that out. The game... It does tell you, but I think I was just stupid on my first playthrough and I didn't quite figure out how good it actually is. But... yeah, the sniper guy's taken care of. So we're free to roam around. We've killed most of the Haunted in this area, actually. It's just time to go into the house with Mr. Jimenez. But there is a statue here. Where the fuck's the key? There it is. I remember there is a statue on like a washing line further down. I don't quite remember. We can give it a miss though, it doesn't really matter. There's some enemies in here. Again, the shotgun is just absolutely beautiful in this game. Oh, hello. Whoops. Gotta burn it. As soon as you down an enemy, a good strat is shooting the legs of like a bunch of enemies, and then just from there just burning them all. You can use one match and they're all done. Good stuff. And there's Mr. Jimenez.
How did you get it open so quickly?
You're welcome to give it a try.
Please, time is of the essence. It is imperative we find Leslie before...
I don't care what he has to say. He's not a good person. But I think now we're ready to face the sadist. I think we can take him on now. Sebastian, what are you doing, man? Come on. What I'm going to want to do, though, is I want to craft as many flash bolts as you can. Fun little fact, if you load a bolt in, you can have to craft one more. There we go. So the flash bolt's very good for the sadist. I'll lower his health as much as I can first, though. So let's get up here. Get a good shot on him. Okay. Nope. Don't know why I even tried that. Just shoot him with the revolver. Nope, don't even try that. There's a way of doing it. I think I can just throw a grenade in there, actually. Don't know why I didn't just try that. I've done it before where I've shot him. I don't remember what I did. I'll just chuck a grenade in there. Just wait a sec, watch this. He's like, fuck! He just picks up a chainsaw. And then, here he comes. Oh fuck, hello. Oh, here he comes. Alright, so... you want to do that? And then you can do a sneak kill on him. And then you want to wait till he's back up. Blind him again. Sneak kill. And if I remember correctly, you actually get an achievement for doing this. You only need to do it 3 times. Should be dead. Where's he not? Oh, okay. Where's resilient? Get rid of her. She's kind of annoying me. Oh shit. Oops. There we go. Yeah, he's a pretty resilient fella. You know, he can take a hit. He turns into red beads and then gets absorbed by Ruvik because I guess, I don't know. Stem. Yeah, now we get a chainsaw, which Sebastian uses for the most pointless fucking thing in the whole game. Oh, there's shotgun shells. There we go. Very nice. Missed this barrel here as well. But yeah. That is chapter 3. There's the statue I was talking about. See, sometimes they're just hidden in plain sight. But it's always good to get as many as you can. But yeah, this is what he uses it on. Which makes sense, you know, chainsaw. But like, it breaks it. Like, it's just gone now. Would have been useful to have.
Wait! Over here! Wait, officer. You must take me with you.
Detective Castellanos.
Leslie should be just ahead. It is imperative that we find him.
That is the end of chapter 3, fellas. And I'm going to call it here. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. Let me know if you enjoyed this, just watching me play through The Evil Within. I'm going to do the next 3 chapters again very soon, because, well, I love playing The Evil Within. Any opportunity I can, I'll play The Evil Within. And yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it. I'll see you there. And now it's time to thank my Patreon supporters. That being Nintendo Pro, Profit, Ryan IDC, Pitstab, Bouncer Storm Productions, and Daniel Levchenko. And a huge thank you to my channel members. We got some new ones here. Chowder1326 with an awesome seal icon. OllieCos1, Marshalla4566, Marcus Platts, Joshua Whitford 5509, Evan Underhill 2342, Bidu for Doom, Gabriel Padro 5589, Scary 1407, Etarius Sigma, Eggy 613, Wentel, Riff King 66, Dizrays 3250, Sobitax, Andreas Stewart 8871, Galaxy11243, Glusky36, Floaty38, Wolfborn TV, Rust on Wood, Lhaze117, Griefgar, and the OG Resistance line. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and thank you guys so much for helping me reach 10,000 subscribers. I'll see you all in the next one.